Good day, Miss. We are Group 2 from Section 6. My name is Deborah. My group members are Kaif, Savina, Jamie, Gia, and Shufang. Our chosen NGO is Amnesty International Malaysia, otherwise known as AIM. And today's topic, we will be presenting an IMC plan for a proposed 3-month campaign for our chosen NGO. Next slide.
Hey guys, I'm Kaif here. We as a group today will be creating brand awareness for Amnesty International Malaysia. The agenda for today will be marketing and IMC objectives, target audience, creative strategy, advertisement layout, IMC tools and media strategies, and monitoring and evaluation. Now Shufang will take the stage to present about the background of the NGO.
I'm Shufana. I will talk about background of the chosen NGO. Amnesty International Malaysia is a branch of the global human rights organization. It was established in 1978. In their visionary future, everyone will be able to exercise all of the human rights guaranteed by the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and other international human rights documents. Amnesty International goal is to prevent and stop egregious violations of fundamental rights. And the second part is situational analysis. The first factor is political factors. The political landscape in Malaysia, including restrictions on civil liberties and difficulties with free speech, significantly impact AIM's operations. The government's attitude towards NGO, particularly those supporting human rights, can impact AIM advocacy work. The organization's international partnership with other Amnesty International chapters and international human rights organizations can be hindered by political instability. Then the second is economic factor. The economic variables also impact AIM's allocations of resources and financial viability. The state of the economy in Malaysia may affect the funding that NGO like AIM receive, and the capacity of AIM to secure funding from domestic and foreign sources depends on the state of the economy. Pass to Jaen.
I'm Jaen. Now I'm going to talk about the third factor, social factors. Social forces significantly shape AIM's campaign and advocacy efforts. The degree of public participation and understanding of human rights concern in Malaysia can help or hinder AIM's objectives. The last factor is technological factors. Technological factors have transformed AIM activism and communication tactics, with technology becoming increasingly important in raising awareness and organizing supporters. Now I will talk about part 3, target audience. The first variable is demographic variables. Demographic include people of all ages, from passionate young activists to seasoned supporters with extensive knowledge of human rights issues. The second variable is geographic variables. AIM Malaysia focuses on Malaysian markets and expands its reach to audience worldwide interested in human rights issues. The third variable is behavioral variables. AIM aims to establish connection with people dedicated to social justice and human rights. The last variable is psychographic variables. AIM targets audience is defined by principles like equality, social justice, and freedom of speech. So now I want to pass to Deborah.
Our marketing objective for this campaign is to create brand awareness and increase engagement with Amnesty International Malaysia's mission by 60% among Malaysians aged between 18 and 60 within a 3-month period, in which we will present through IMC tools and media strategies such as advertising and digital marketing. Next slide. When we talk about advertising, we mean clear and short print advertisements that are catered to our older demographic, but with extensive research and print media usage in Malaysia, we found that it's the best strategy to disseminate messages and calls to action to a larger audience. With digital marketing, this is the most effective tool to reach our younger demographic, and young people are more prone to absorb information through digital platforms such as social media. Thus, our content for the campaign will be showcased through Facebook, Instagram, and AIM's website. Next slide. For our creative strategy, we have chosen to lead with a major selling idea as expressed in our tagline and main hashtag for the campaign. The selling idea aims to establish a brand image that highlights Amnesty International Malaysia's dedication to empathy and unity. As a crucial component of AIM's major selling idea, social media strengthens the main selling point by attracting Malaysians from a wide age range to lend their voices to the cause and create an environment of the community. This is also in line with the current co-creation trend, in which the target audience actively contributes to the narrative of the campaign. Next slide. Our proposed appeal is an emotional appeal, which is presented by our main visual element of a female figure advocating or shouting verbally. This is to necessitate a strong psychological reaction from our target audience. It also emphasizes the strengths and voices and fostering meaningful change, which is further enhanced by our tagline. Next slide. We have chosen two execution styles, dramatization and emotional appeal. Dramatization is frequently used in the context of social justice and human rights campaigns to heighten the effect of the message. As seen in our poster, we use this female figure in a dramatized way to express herself verbally. And as previously mentioned, we also use emotional appeal to draw out that psychological reaction from our target audience. Next slide. Our advertisement layout consists of the identifying mark of our NGO to make it clear that it is endorsed by AIM. We also have our social media handles, a QR scan for easy informational access, the visual element, which is mentioned before, subheading, and our tagline, which is also our headline. The color scheme consists of bright colors, as shown, which is intentionally used to represent a different variation of the free speech flag, which is a representation of individual independence that is used to advocate freedom of expression around the world. Since it aligns with AIM's goals, incorporating some of the flag colors, which we have done, is essential to the organization's campaign. The headline, which is also the tagline for the campaign, sends an effective yet important message. It represents the notion that when people unite and speak up against injustice, they spark change, motivate action, and show the ways in which a society might be more equitable and just. Next slide.
Thanks, Deborah. I'll take over presenting for IMC Tools and Media Advertising, newspaper, prints, and magazines. AIM has a diverse set of target audience, but the use of print media would aid AIM in appealing to the older demographics only. The global readership is predicted to reach 3.6 billion people by 2028. Print media typically appeals to older demographics due to its portability, elders' dislike of digital screens, habitual consumption of reading through newspapers and magazines, and difficulty adapting to the modern technology. Malaysia is recording a yearly increase of population aged above 65 years in 2022. Hence, more elders will be reading the campaign advertisement and will reach a wider set of older demographics. In order for the campaign advertisement to reach the right target audience and gain traction, it must be published in the mainstream newspapers and magazines in Malaysia, such as The Star, New Straits Times, The Sun, and Business Today. As for newspapers, the ad would attract heavy eyeballs if placed in the last page of the newspaper. Last page of the newspaper is more preferable for the ad, since not many people would glance through the entire newspaper. An immediate glance will be done at the front and back page of the newspaper typically. And front page is not advisable, since an ad would not be allowed or be placed in front, as hot headlines usually take that spot. Next slide, please. Now for magazines such as Business Today, the ad is more suitable for placement inside the front cover. Similar to the back cover, the inside front cover is a high visibility location. It's generally seen as readers open the magazine, making it a strategic placement for maximum impact. The advertisement will be placed for at least 3 months from January to March 2024. Now I'll pass on to Jamie to elaborate on the other IMC tools.
I'm GB and now I will be talking about the digital marketing media. So there are 3 digital marketing media. The first one is Facebook. So to expand their target demographic, AIM can use Facebook's posting and sharing function to promote their campaign. Visually stimulating advertisements like interactive videos, infographic, and shareable graphics can be used to promote the campaign. The next media is Instagram. AIM can effectively target the Gen Zs on Instagram by creating a campaign-specific hashtag like #EmpathyUnites, VoiceIgnite. This approach aligns with current trends and allows Gen Z users to engage and spread awareness about the campaign, making it an engaging and effective strategy. The use of hashtags allows users to easily explore the campaign's narrative and objectives. The last media is Internet. AIM can capitalize on this demographic by distributing advertisements for their new campaign concept online, targeting the Gen Zs who spend 1/3 of their day online. By strategically placing the campaign's advertisement on relevant content-seeking platforms, the visually appealing poster design can effectively capture the target audience's attention. And now I will pass it to Veena.
Hi, I'm Samina here. Well, the following content will cover the monitoring and evaluation. Therefore, the Gantt chart is to show the AIM's 3-month campaign timeline and schedule. It also contains the constant passing and flight schedule, ensuring to steady visibility across several platforms, also to ensure audience participation as well. Fighting focuses on peak time to maximize impact, also passing focuses on continuous visibility. Moreover, moving to the advertising part, where newspaper and magazine has played an important role, whereby magazine and newspaper are two traditional print media used by companies for advertising. The majority people that purchasing and also reading newspaper and magazine are the older generation. It's also easy to create awareness among the older generation as well. Besides, AIM successfully connects with the younger generation using Instagram, Facebook and internet platform. They also customize messages undertaking to their specific demographics. That's all from us. Thank you.